Hi, this is Ivan and welcome to Ivan Solutions. Now, today we are talking about phones, of course, my favorite subject, all day, every day. But there is one kind of phone that I've been wanting to talk about and kind of review. It came out about some time ago, but I've been using it from December, I think last year. So that would make it about, I don't know, 7 months or something. Yes, and this is the phone I'm having in my hands, and we're going to talk about it today. But what inspired me to talk about these phones? Now, I have always failed to buy phones or get reviews about phones that are basically on the Ugandan scene. When you try to find a phone, you're going to find all the videos on YouTube or any channel that you can come about, and they're going to be from out of Uganda, basically, and a very few from Africa. But I thought we could have our own thing. So this is why we're here today. Anyway, back to the main subject. So this is Nokia 3.2 that I have, as you can see. Yes, 3.2. Now I am kind of a fan of Nokias. I love Nokia so much because I don't know, maybe during the time when we grew up, the phones that we also were Nokia. So I love the phones. But basically I love this phone because of its battery. The battery is 4000 mAh. So it's good. It's good. I have been using it. I'll create a hotspot and connect so many different people, and at least it will last me about 18 hours or a full day even, depending on the usage. But when I'm not using it a lot, it is going to last me 2 days. 2 days. 2 days while I'm WhatsApping, but no hotspots, no nothing, no major apps really, but 2 days. Yes, the camera is 13, the rear camera, this one, and then the front camera is 8. So if you are one person who is so much into cameras, this might not work for you. But if you want a battery, it's going to be so good for you. It's going to be so good for you, and you might not need any other phone. Now, for ladies, I am sure you might not want to have this as your option, but it will still work. It is a budget phone. I got it in December at about 399,000 shillings online. In Uganda, we use Jumia. That's where I got it from. By now, it could have hiked, or it could still, be around the same price. So, literally in Uganda right now, phones could be about, budget phones, to talk about them, could be about 450,000 shillings. And you see, this is quite affordable. We do not want to spend so much on phones, basically because, I don't know, sometimes they're stolen, other times they get screens broken, and repairing them is quite difficult. You might spend a lot more money. So I think that is why I would prefer a budget phone for somebody who is starting up into the phone game. So yeah, it has the usual buttons. We have this is the power button, which also has an LED lighting system. So when you get notifications, it's going to light up, but the color is going to be white. It doesn't really change. And then the usual volume buttons here and here, the upper and the lower. And then it has a dedicated Google Assistant button, this one. So when you want to, ask anything on Google without having to type anything on your phone, this is going to help you. It's a dual SIM, and it can access up to 4G of network quality. So it's really good with the internet. You can connect up to 32 users via hotspot, which is, I think, a very good thing. So I've been using it for 6 months. It works pretty fine. The display is quite good as well. It's quite good. I shall look at it, soon. But it's quite good, and it is a great phone. It is a great phone. But I advise you to use the official stores for buying Nokia phones in Uganda, and that would be Simba Telecom. Simba Telecom. I've had quite an experience buying phones in Uganda, and there's so many people who sell fake things, and you wouldn't want to spend all that money only to find that you have a fake product. So I have used Simba Telecom anywhere, any of their outlets in Uganda. So this is our Nokia 3.2. We'll look at this. This is our voice assistant, our dedicated button for Google Assistant. And this is where you put in your lines. So all the lines and the SD card go in here. All of them. They go in here at the same time. And then we have our power button, this, which also acts as it has an LD lighting system. So when you get notifications, you'll see this light up. Then we have our volume buttons as usual. So yeah, these ones we all know about. Then it has, of course, its logo at the bottom for Nokia. And then we have our charging port. Our charging port, which is kind of here. And the speaker is also on the bottom. The speakers are quite good, by the way. We have the speaker, which is on the bottom. And the screen is 6.2. The screen is 6.2. We have also, these ones still come with the headphone jack. So when you buy it, you get the Nokia headsets. Now the Nokia headsets are not really that great, but they'll give you sound. You can always upgrade. There are so many systems for audio these days. You can have your Bluetooth headphones. You can have, yeah. So there are two versions to this phone. We have one that has 2 GB RAM and 16 GB of the storage. And now this is what I have. Then there is another one that also comes with the fingerprint, the one that has a fingerprint version. And that one could be a bit pricier. You could get it a bit more expensively. But yeah, this is what I have now. And there is also another version. Now, for those of you who love using your fingerprints while, using phones, then that could be the one for you. So we have one front camera without lighting. And this is 8. Then you still get your one camera as well, and a flashlight, which is 13 I think. Yes, 13. So that's what I was talking about. If you are so much into photos, then I don't know, it might not be very good for you, but it's what you get. But it works. It really works. The pictures are quite nice. They're quite nice for a phone that is 13. So you can put in. Now my phone, I was chanced to have one that came with a 16 GB SD card. So when you total it up, it makes it 32 GB, because the phone has 16 GB of storage. So 32 is pretty nice. So the storage could be a bit low, which is one of the downside of the phone, but otherwise it's really great. So sometimes, every other time when I get a phone, I want to check out what it is all about, the system and stuff like that. So when you check it, this is what you find. but I want to look at the certification, so that maybe when you get yours you can know what you're looking for. And yes, here is the certification. You might not see it very well because mine is in the dark mode. Maybe I have to fix that one and then we can see it. But it says TA 2019 dash 736 Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and all that. So when you check your phone and you want to know that maybe it is not Chinese made, and we all fear Chinese phones in Uganda, then this is what you're going to have to do. The storage space is here. Mine is almost full. It is almost full, but it works. We have our SD card and then the internal storage. So that's what we have. And then we have the network connectivity, the SIM cards, the Wi-Fi, and all that. You can get up to 4 GB with this, 4G, sorry, with this. And the network connectivity is really, really good, most especially if you're on Airtel in Uganda, because Airtel apparently, for me, has the best network. And then, of course, it's powered by Google, so you get all the Google services here. You get the Google Photos for storing your pictures, and yeah. So I usually like putting another kind of launcher, which I use. For me, it's the Microsoft launcher. So this is how it looks like. But then when you get it, it's going to be all white. The apps, when you press on this start button, then it's all going to be white. The apps all spread like this, as you see them. So yeah, that is all about the phone that we have. We are going to keep on reviewing phones and seeing what we can get, how much we can get the phone for, and how we can be helped from time to time. But this is what we have, and the phone, it keeps on getting updated, and of course I'm using the dark mode, so some things might not they might not be very clearly. But this is what I was talking about, the Android version, which is 10 now, and I got it at 9, you guys. I got it at 9 and it is now 10. It is now 10, and it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. So I want to restart it so that you guys can see what happens when it is starting up. Usually it is powered by Android 1. It is powered by Android 1. It is powered by Android 1. It takes a little bit a while, to get on, about a few seconds or so. But of course mine, I use it a lot, so it's powered by quite a number of apps. And then yeah, that's the Nokia logo as it comes on. And yeah, so this is what I have. This is what I have. And then of course for the screen guard, and we all like putting them there to protect our phones. So like here it's already broken, but the screen guard that I got has helped me from having my screen broken. So I also advise you to get that. Other than that, I don't know, look at this, and if it helps you, subscribe to my channel. We're Ivan Solutions, and we're here to help in everything that we can get. So thank you, bye, see you next time.